What's up, y'all? Welcome to Pure Zealous LLC. It's your girl Michaela, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, what's up? How you doing? I hope you pick up what Jehovah is putting down because he putting it down. Okay, so today he wanted me to bring to y'all Romans 12:1. Let me read that real quick. I'm gonna grab my Bible. Grab my Bible. Okay. Okay, let's turn here real quick. It says, therefore I appeal to you by the compassions of God, brothers, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, a sacred service with your power of reason. Okay, let me read the verse after that. And stop being molded by this system of things, but be transformed by making your mind over, so that you may prove to yourselves the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Okay, so he pointed that out to me because I was thinking about what makes us eligible for certain things in the spirit. Just like we are eligible things, I'm speaking too fast. Just like we are eligible for certain things in the physical realm, our spirit makes us eligible for things in the spiritual realm. So I'm thinking, okay, what determines, what impacts, what affects our spirit that determines our eligibility for certain things? By the way, this is a smaller portion. This is a section that I have taken out of a bigger message titled Eligibility. I'm not sure if I have a video on that, but I have to do it over anyways, because just like when you read the Bible and you get something new out of the same passage over and over again, when it comes to these prophetic words, the more I mature, the brighter the light gets. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it over regardless if it's on my page already or not. But back to the main point. The main point that I'm trying to make is this is just a small portion out of a bigger message, okay? In this small portion, we're really just focusing on what impacts or affects your spirit that determines your eligibility for things in the spiritual realm. And the answer to that led me to this breakdown of how our bodies are our house for our spirits. Our spirits live inside of our bodies. The body is a house to the spirit. Okay. My hair be getting on my nerves sometimes, y'all. Please don't judge me for always messing with my hair, okay? But our bodies are our house. So imagine you in this house, right? If you're in your house right now, I need you to imagine that you are actually your spirit and that your house is your body. So if your house was messy, unorganized, and dirty, how would that affect your mentality or your spirit? How would that affect you? Because you are the spirit. You have to imagine you are the spirit, and the actual house that you are residing in at the moment is your body. So if your body is dirty, if your body is unorganized, if there's something wrong with it, if there's no security, you know, you're lacking security, you're lacking, what's the word that I'm looking for? Boundaries, right? You don't have no security alarm, you don't have no cameras, you don't have a guard dog, you don't have a husband, you don't have nobody to guard the house. There's no security. Maybe the water is doing something funny. Your refrigerator is out, or maybe you just pay all the bills and you have a live-in maid and you don't really know where any of your stuff is. You always have to ask somebody where your stuff is because you work more than you live in your own house. Whatever your situation is, whatever situation or type of thing can come to your mind when you're thinking about this situation that you're imagining that you are the spirit and your house is the body. And so then bring it back to reality. How are you treating your body? A lot of people may not think of 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 the body like this, because a lot of people always focus on fighting the flesh, and there's nothing wrong with fighting the flesh. But how are you fighting the flesh if you're ignoring the flesh? Now trust me, I love me some fried chicken. But eventually I had to be real with myself. Ain't no way in the world we supposed to be deep frying dead animals in oil. You know, just any old oil. It really do just be any old oil sometimes. The chemicals that are being released into the chicken, the chemicals that are being released into the air, we are so used. We are so immune to the chemicals that they start to smell good to us. We know how fried chicken smell, but is it really good for us? You know, is weed really good for us? Is alcohol really good for us? I know that we can drink alcohol, we just can't get drunk. But you know, pregnant women can't drink alcohol. Kids can't drink alcohol. So you really got to think about, what is it that affects our spirit? What kind of things? We got to think about our eye gates, our nose gates, our mouth gate, our ear gates. We got to think about how things enter the mind. That's why I'm so glad that the Holy Spirit had me read verse 2 of chapter 12, because it says, stop being molded by the system of things, but be transformed by making your mind over. Make up your mind. Make it over. Renew your mind. Transform your mind. How do things get in your mind? Things get in your mind by what you see. Things get into your mind by what you hear. Things get into your mind by what you smell. Come on now, because we know how the morning of a field trip smelled. When you left the house, the air just smelled different because you were going on a field trip that day. And if we were to smell that smell today, me as a 23-year-old, I'd be like, oh my goodness, it smells like Miss Miller classroom. Oh my goodness, it smells like Mr. Bolton classroom. Oh my goodness, it smells like my elementary school cafeteria when they was making breakfast pizza. Come on now, our nose hold memories with the smell. Okay, and the same thing with our mouth. The same thing with you know, our hands, how we feel. You know, those things hold memories. Those things get into our mind. That's how we're able to have certain type of dreams, because of our memory, what we remember. You know. So what type of things make your spirit eligible? I'm going to give you a quick example. It may be hard for somebody to go to a gathering of a lot of people. Let's say the gathering is a swimming pool area. Okay. And let's say all these people at the swimming pool are people of God, meaning that they love God, they obey God, they speak regularly to God, they pray regularly to God. You know, they are faithful women and men of God. But we are at a swimming pool, so we have less clothes on. I'm not judging nobody when I say this, but I'm just speaking the truth. And then I am also adding some think an example on top of it. Okay, so let's say this person watches a lot of porn. Because you're letting this stuff in your eye gate, and it enters in your mind through your eye gate, now you cannot enjoy yourself at this friendly gathering at a swimming pool. You cannot enjoy yourself because you cannot look at Sister So-and-so in the right way, even though you ain't even attracted to sister so and so, but your mind, or you can't look at brother so and so the right way because your mind. Okay, so that's just an example. I just want y'all to get to thinking. I just want y'all to get to thinking about what you are allowing into your body, into your eyes, into your, what are you allowing your brain to hear? Huh? What are you allowing your brain to smell? What are you allowing your mouth to say? And this is going to determine your eligibility in the spirit for good things and for bad things. Maybe you won't have certain access to blessings. Maybe you will have certain access to certain blessings. Maybe because of the certain things that you are doing, maybe your blessings won't be coming from the same God as other people's God. Because maybe you have made something else your God, and you have fallen into idolatry because of what you let inside of your mind and your body. Most people are not, I'm not going to say most people, some people are not paying that much close attention to what they are putting their bodies through because they don't value their house. They don't value their body. But I want you to think of your body like the house for your spirit. And this is going to help you. The same thing that goes for weed. And we're just going to leave it there. This is why God led me to Romans 12. Present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. Thank you all for coming to this video. This is just a small little message that I have for you guys. Be sure to go to purezealousllc.com and consider joining the prophetic ministry. It is only $1, y'all. Be sure to consider it. Go on purezealousllc.com and scroll and look at the website and just click around and look at stuff. Okay, thank y'all. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Bye bye.